Hi, we're back at the Guts Field in Hines Park in Plymouth, Michigan. And we've got the Boomtown Saints against O'Malley's. Looks like it was a 2 out of 3 to win this bracket. And Boomtown won the first match. So O'Malley's has a chance to come back and tie this up. Looks like O'Malley, the defending team, gets to throw because Boomtown won the first game. Looks like we're getting ready here, wiping the disc clean. Got his turnaround backhand. And there's a tip. There's a tip. Yep. Boomtown did a nice job. Got it up. No points scored. Nice handle by Boomtown. Like I say, the better teams will surround the disc while it's up in the air, and at that point anybody can catch it, but it's still difficult because it's flipping. The wind's a factor here. Sun can get in your eyes. You could trip. Everybody's trying to move towards the disc. 0-0. O'Malley's thinking on a strategy for lining up. Looks like they have a different lineup of guys this time than they did for the last game. They're lining up fingertip to fingertip. O'Malley steps out, wants to reline up. The change, put one different guy in the middle. Here comes a staker throw, very difficult. And it was up by O'Malley's and caught. No score, 0-0. O'Malley sets his glove down, close to the line. If a player should step on the line, it's a no throw and a point and no point. Turn around backhand and handled by a Boomtown. Got a clean, solid hand on that. Tipped it up. No score. As I said before, these very talented teams have very good defense and offense. Right-handed backhand. And looks like an ace. Boomtown 1, O'Malley 0. O'Malley's to throw. Approaches, backhand. Oh, lost his footing. As long as he hasn't released the disc, he can still throw. If he released the disc during his approach, that would be a throw and a point. If it made it over the line, it would be a point for the opposing team. But if it was short or high, it'd be a point for the defenders. Here's the throw again. Nice solid hand. And a catch by Boomtown. Score is still 1-0, Boomtown. Both teams come here to play as hard as they can. It's a 2-day tournament. Usually lasts until 6 or 7 o'clock this evening. And here's a Boomtown throw. Right-handed thumber. And it's an ace. Point for Boomtown. 2-0, Boomtown. We usually have more game discs around the lines when a shot goes through, because chasing the disc every time is time consuming, and the teams like to play a little faster than this. And the thrower, it must have been close to this gentleman here. So he has to throw it back to Boomtown. Boomtown's lined up. He's ready to throw. Right-handed forehand. Good shot. Boomtown got a nice hand on it. And it's a point for O'Malley's. 2-1 Boomtown. Boomtown to throw back. The thrower can ask the opposing team to line up. If he thinks that they're too close, they have to be fingertip to fingertip. And that was a score, Boomtown. Scores 3-1. O'Malley's to throw back. At any time, the thrower can ask the opposing team to line up, fingertip to fingertip, to make sure that they're not too close. Again, we have an adjustment of the glove on the ground so he doesn't make a foot fault. And it's a turnaround backhand. And it goes through Boomtown. Score O'Malley's 3-2 Boomtown. Typically, there's a strategy to throw at some of the weakest players as not to receive the fastest shot back. And that looked like a high shot, and it was. That evens up the score, 3-all. Now, because it was a high shot, they can give it to their best thrower. So that's what O'Malley's doing here, giving it to their best thrower. Right-handed two-finger, but Boomtown snapped it up for a good, solid catch. No score there. Score is still 3-3. Lots of defense. Boomtown throwing back. And it's an excellent shot. O'Malley couldn't handle it. Score 4-3. Boomtown. O'Malley's waiting for them to line up. Looks like the throw is getting ready. Sometimes they jest with each other during the game. This will be a right-handed backhand. And it's up. And it's caught. You can catch it as far back as the frisbee goes as long as it stays in the air. Sometimes a tip will take the guys 100 feet back from the line. And that was probably about another 50 feet. The two teams are 14 meters apart. And there's actually 2 lines on the ground that they use to judge where the final line is. There's an orange line, and then there is a string line. The orange line is about a foot back from the real line, string line, which kind of gives the guy an idea of where to throw from. Because during play, the lines get distorted, and the orange, they can see the orange better. And that was a great catch by Boomtown. Little jump and a nice grab. Score is 4-3, Boomtown. That was a nice tip from Boomtown. You can use any part of your body to tip the frisbee back up. Your leg, your elbow, your head. And as long as it doesn't touch the ground and the guy catches it with one hand, it's a good catch. It's a right-handed backhand. And O'Malley's can't handle it, but he got a good solid hand on it. Good throw. Point by Boomtown, 5-3. Boomtown leads 5-3. But it looks like they're picking on one of their best throwers. So O'Malley's going to shoot back. And nice shot, nice hand, and a nice catch. No point scored. Still 5-3.
3-4. 5-3.
Boomtown to throw back. O'Malley's lined up. Looks like they're ready. California grip. Very fast shot. Looks like O'Malley's had trouble handling that. Got his fingers on it, but he didn't get his hand. Score 6-3, Boomtown. Okay, looks like Boomtown's lined up and they're ready. They're getting anxious. There's that right-handed 2-finger. Oh, they got a nice good hand on it. And nice tip up. Almost got it. Point O'Malley's, 6-4. Whoever it hits first has to throw it back because it wasn't caught by anybody else. So whoever this hit first has to return the disc. So that's the whole strategy, is that if you're picking on the weakest player and he misses the disc, the weakest player has to throw it back. But I'm not so sure that there's a lot of weak players here because these are premier guys. That was a nice shot, nice low shot. That was a flipper, right-handed flipper. Point Boomtown. Score is 7-4. Again, they do a switch, so nobody gets an advantage with the sun or the wind or the terrain. Guys shook hands. Good sportsmanship going on here. There isn't any need for any judges. Guys are staying hydrated. Lots of strategy talk going on out there at O'Malley's. They're 3 points behind. Sometimes at a switch, they talk strategy on what they have to do, especially if they're losing. And looks like some serious talk going on. Boomtown getting ready. So O'Malley's thrower's got an idea of what he needs to do, where he needs to go. When you have two premier teams like this, it's pretty difficult to pick out one person to pick on because they are so good. This will be a right-hand backhand. And the throw. And it's like Boomtown couldn't handle that. Point O'Malley. Score 7-5. Boomtown. O'Malley's talking strategy. Boomtown's ready to throw. They're talking a little strategy too.
How are you doing, Mr. Greenman?
Oh, doing great. How you doing, Dan?
Good.
Good. Here's the shot. Hard shot. Good tip by O'Malley's. And great catch. No points scored. 7-5, Boomtown. Teams are playing real tough. As I said again, perfect day for Guts. Nice and hot out. O'Malley's getting ready. Boomtown's lined up. It's going to be a left-handed thumber. Let's see if Boomtown can handle it. Nope.
Nice throw by Mullet.
Yep. It's a great shot. Looks like it crossed over. He had some trouble with which hand to use. Did get a hand on it, but not a clean hand. There's a point for O'Malley's. 7-6, Boomtown. Looks like the throw is just drying his hand off a little bit. Grass seems to be drying up. And it's going to be a nice right-handed thumber. Ooh, and it looks like it's a short shot. Looks like that ties it up. Sometimes guys get anxious and throw it high or short. They lose their momentum. Tied it up. Looks like they've given it back to the left-handed thumber. Looks like he's getting ready. Boomtown made a change. They put the thrower in the middle. And he threw it away. Score for Boomtown. That was a high shot.
Boomtown won first.
Seeing that was a high shot, anybody on that team, Boomtown, could take the shot back. Looks like they've given to the staker. And it's up by O'Malley's, and they've got it. It was a great hand. No score there. Boomtown's had 8-7. O'Malley's handled that tip real well. Got the thrower. He's ready to go. Right-handed turnaround, and scores a point on Boomtown. That evens the score at 8. Like I said earlier, these very talented teams expect this to be real close, and it is. Boomtown throwing. And it blows through O'Malley's. Score Boomtown 9-8. Both teams have good defense and offense. Wind really isn't a factor today, nor is the sun. Got some clouds rolling in. It's a great day for Guts. This could be, ooh. That was a dump. That's typically what it's called, is a dump. See, he threw his shot short, outside, and throwing team can use anybody on their team, which was typically the best thrower, to come back. Score is 10-8 Boomtown. A right-handed backhand, real fast, very, very far out there. Oh, he almost had it. It was a great, great dive by O'Malley's. It was a good solid hand, popped it up. I think he ran 60 feet to go get that. That was a great try. Score is 11-8 Boomtown. O'Malley's adjusting his glove. O'Malley's ready. Right-handed backhand. And, oh, and just barely gets a tip by one of the Boomtown. Perfect placement by O'Malley's. Scored 11-9. It was a right-handed backhand. It was right at the opposing team's fingertips. It was a great throw. Perfect place. Yeah. O'Malley's lined up. All right, they're all on the line. Boomtown ready to throw. Got another tip. This time, player's ready to get it, and he did. Perfect. He knew that one was going. Great catch by O'Malley's. Still 11-9 Boomtown. Boomtown lined up. O'Malley's ready. The glove placement. Thrower's getting ready. Right-handed backhand. Good solid hand by Boomtown. Score O'Malley's 11-10 Boomtown. O'Malley's lined up. Boomtown talking a little strategy. Oh, hard throw. Right below the knees. Switch, 12-10. Again, guys showing great sportsmanship. Slap each other's hands. 11-point switch. Score is 12-10, Boomtown. more strategy talk over at O'Malley's. Yeah, they trail 2 points. And we've got a throw coming. This could be one or the other. Yep. The right-handed spin around thumber, and he scored a point right at the line for Boomtown. Score is 12-11, Boomtown. Perfect placement, right at the line. This is that was a flipper shot, very difficult to catch. Looks like O'Malley's couldn't handle that one. Score is 13-11, Boomtown. Boomtown lined up. O'Malley's thrower getting ready. Right-handed backhand, and it blows through Boomtown. No tip there. Score is 13-12, Boomtown. And the player who touches the disc has to throw it back. If it's touched by 2 players simultaneously, it can be either player. This was touched by this gentleman here, right-handed backhand. And there was a nice tip by O'Malley's, but they couldn't handle it. Nice solid hand, though. Scores 14-12, Boomtown. Sun is high in the sky, so it's not really a factor in this game today. Boomtown lining up. Let's see if he does his flipper or he does his turnaround thumber. He does a flipper, and Boomtown can't handle it. Very deceiving throw. The player actually turns around before he throws the shot, and it's very difficult to see where it's coming off his body. And Boomtown couldn't handle that one. Score 14-13, Boomtown. Right-hand backhand. Oh. So O'Malley's got that up. And a good catch. No score there. Still remains 14-13, Boomtown. Nice tip for O'Malley's. Boomtown lined up. Looks like the thrower's got his glove placed. This will be California grip on the disc. And blows that shot by Boomtown. That evens up the score at 14. They're two very talented teams. Lots of defense, lots of offense. And here comes the throw by Boomtown. Right-handed backhand. And a nice handle by O'Malley's. Great hand. You have to react very quickly in a tip situation. You want to get it under control and in front of your players so they can help with the tip. And and get the catch. It's the right-handed backhand, and it's way back. Score is 15-14 O'Malley's. O'Malley's leads by 15-14. So they've taken the lead. Boomtown gonna throw back. O'Malley's lined up. And we have a nice shot. And good shot, Boomtown. It evens it up to 15. This gentleman's got two different kinds of shots. He's got a flipper and a turnaround thumber, which makes it very deceiving for the defending team. It's like we've got it. He's waiting for Boomtown to line up. Getting ready. They're on the line. Starts out as a flipper. And it gets by Boomtown. Score 16-15 O'Malley's. So O'Malley's has fought their way back. They were at the earlier switch 7-4, and now they're leading 16-15. One layer of leather gloves is allowable during play. Most guys wear gloves, kind of give them an added, a little bit of more of a pad, because these discs are really hard when they come in. Very hard. You can see the speed. This will be a very good shot. Okay, got a nice hand on it. O'Malley's got the catch. No point scored, still 16-15 O'Malley's. Looks like that disc was damaged during the catch. Sometimes they're so hard they crack, and that's what appears happened to that disc. It got cracked. Here's O'Malley's return throw, and he dumps it high. So that evens the score at 16. So Boomtown has a chance to regain the lead. It's one of their best throwers, California grip. It's actually grip between two of his fingers and his thumb on the top. Nice, and the throw is great position. Below the knee, very fast. Scores 17-16. Boomtown. 11-point switch. Again, the guys are showing great camaraderie. These are all friends out here. It's like one big reunion at a frisbee, GUTS frisbee tournament at Worlds. Everybody's friends afterwards. Looks like we're getting a little hydration on the field. It's a little warm today. Guys like to warm up their hands, slap each other's hands. Boomtown's lined up. They're ready for the throw. And what will it be this time? It's the flipper, and it's a good shot. Looks like a no hand. It ties the score at 17. Very difficult shot to get your hand on. Starts out low, usually moves from left to right, right-handed shot. Very deceiving. Looks like it gave Boomtown a little trouble. Here's the return throw. Yep, nice shot below the knees, very fast, no touch. 18-17 Boomtown. That was a nice return. Nobody got a hand on it, and no O'Malley's. They're wondering who to throw. They ask the opposing team, who would you like to throw? Okay. We have the left-handed thumber coming back. And it's up, and it's caught. Boomtown's had the guy in position there, perfect position for that tip. And it was a great catch. No score. 18-17 Boomtown. And we have the return throw. And it's up and caught. Great job, O'Malley's. They handled that right-handed thumber. Got a nice tip up. And they handled it great. No score. Like I say, these teams will trade points back and forth sometimes because they have great offense and great defense. O'Malley's ready. Boomtown set up. Tight score. Here's the right-handed backhand. And got away from Boomtown. A great position. That ties the score at 18 all. You have to win by 2. First one to 21, by 2, wins the game. Boomtown ready to throw. Right-handed backhand. And it's up. It's a nice solid hand by O'Malley's. 19-18 Boomtown. O'Malley's getting ready. Boomtown's lined up. O'Malley's thrower is a flipper and gets through Boomtown. Ties the score up 19 all. It's a nice shot. Boomtown couldn't handle. Like I say, that's a very difficult shot to get. Moves from side to side. And the return throw. And good solid hand by O'Malley. Scores 20-19 Boomtown. Nice thrower getting ready. Wiping the disc clean. Right-handed backhand. And a nice tip up by Boomtown. Handled it very well. As you can see, they don't strike at the disc very hard. They like to just tip it up very easily so their teammates can surround them and help with the catch.
Come on, Cam!
Boomtown thrower. And O'Malley's got the squeeze. It was a nice tip. They got it up good, and they got the catch. Boomtown lined up. He's ready. This will be a left-hand thumber. Thrower's ready. Check the disc. Got a crack. Needs another disc. Like to have a good clean disc here when you're throwing. Got throws ready. Yeah! And Boomtown comes through. Nice solid catch. No score there. Score still 20-19. Boomtown leads. Good solid defense there. Right hand, backhand. And a good tip by O'Malley's. It was an excellent tip. Solid hand on that disc. Real hard backhand. But they managed to grab. It's great defense. Score still 20-19. Boomtown Saints. A little strategy talk going on. Thrower's getting ready. Left-hand thumber. Gets ready, and the shot. And there's the catch. That was a great tip by Boomtown. Managed it well. Again, don't strike at the disc very hard. All you want to do is get it under control so your teammates can surround you. Did a great job there. I can say both of these teams tipped very, very well. Boomtown ready to throw. And the right-handed turnaround backhand. And that's it. Boomtown wins. 21-19. Hard fought by both teams. Got to give credit to O'Malley for great tipping, great throws, great defense. Boomtown came through. Very tight game. 21-19. Both of these games were very tight. Boomtown wins 2-3. And they go on to the next match. Great job, guys.